Hey guys, how's it going? So once again, we had some technical difficulties, or I don't know what it is honestly, but the internet connection here is just it's not up to par. So what we're gonna do for now is just record this thing, and then I'm gonna post it after the fact. Just no live for right now. That's all. So anyhow, with that being said, we actually went over our first picks for the Bundesliga on this upcoming Saturday. I'm gonna summarize those fairly quickly. I'm going to jump to the triple box here, and we'll just go over our picks real quick, guys. So, we got Hertha versus Augsburg first. Mainz versus Hoffenheim second. Schalke versus
Werder Bremen.
Werder Bremen once again. Thank you, Joe. Wolfsburg versus Frankfurt. And Bayern versus Dusseldorf. So, the only game that we really have anything different is Augsburg. I'm taking Augsburg. They're taking Hertha. So, other than that, Joe's calling for a draw in the Schalke game and in the Wolfsburg game. But other than that, we all have the same game. Also, we talked about the match earlier. Riss and I both picked Tiger and Peyton to win that. We both picked correctly. So, that brings our record to 4-6-2. And Joe is now at 7-3-2. Gets you guys up to speed a little bit. And now we're going to go over the UFC fights. From the bottom of the card to the top. We're not touching prelims, but main event stuff anyhow. So, Joseph, I'll let you take this one away first.
All right, what's the first fight? Dern and Cyphers?
Dern's and Cyphers,
okay.
Yep.
I'm taking Dern, man. I think she's the big favorite. Probably gonna dominate her on the ground. She's an amazing one of the best females in the world at jiu-jitsu. Probably beat her in every aspect of the fight, I feel like. I'm going to take Dern.
All right. Riss, who are you going to take?
I am going with Cypher.
All right. Alrighty. I myself am going with Dern. I think she's a heavy hitter. I think she's going to smack her down, but we'll see. Riss may prove us wrong again. She did last week. She picked the game over us, and
yeah,
a good pick. So then our next matchup is Roberts versus Weaver. I'll pull it up on the web browser here real quick.
Roosevelt's gonna light him up.
Roosevelt Roberts versus
Roosevelt
versus Brock Weaver. I'm taking Brock Weaver. The guy looks scary to me. I think he's got some in the tank. He looks good. So
how do you bet against a guy named Roosevelt, dude? I just feel like he's gonna come out fighting like that.
You're betting against a guy with
Roosevelt Roberts is good, man. He's gonna light him up.
You're going against a guy that looks like an absolute lunatic.
Yes, he does. Absolutely.
Brock Weaver.
I watched his last fight. I'm pretty sure he fought Diego Sanchez, and he did not impress me at all. I
understand. I mean, that's a good reason, then.
But you can't judge people based on their UFC debuts. You know, he could come out and look real good. So we'll see.
Very true. So, okay, that's our 3 picks for that. Our next fight up is Billy Quarantillo?
Yeah.
Versus Spike Carlisle. I'm going Spike Carlisle. He looks kind of like a scary ginger to me, man. The alpha ginger is actually what they call him too. So
this was the only one I didn't really look at and research.
Where you going?
If I'm going by short-term memory, I remember Quarantillo sucks, but I think Spike Carlisle does too. So can I bet that they knock each other out at the same time?
You really want to?
I think I said that before, but
all these draws are going to go up as losses.
I want to go against you guys on one, so I'm going Quarantillo.
Okay. But you don't know who I'm going on this next fight either.
Quarantillo. I know who I'm going.
All right. Our next fight is Blagony Ivanov. Lagoy Ivanov.
You're going to be a pro at UFC by the time we're done with this.
Sakai.
Sakai.
Well, anyhow, I'm taking Ivanov, so I think he looks tough, dude. I saw Sakai. He didn't look.
Ivanov's impossible to knock out, but you can. There's a ghost in here.
Huh? Power just went down for a minute. Maybe that had something to do with the internet connection. Honestly,
there's a ghost in here, guys.
Well, the West Penn Power, remember, they were supposed to be working back down on the road and up 30 and stuff. So They warned us about that shit happening.
That is true.
Oh, there's a car. Oh, there's.
Okay, well we're up next here, so we got.
What you got, Joe?
I'm taking Sakai.
And then last but not least, we have the main event. Tyron Woodley versus Gilbert Burns.
This is such a tough fight to call, man, because Burns is like, Woodley has went away for a while, and Burns has now come in, was known for like taking short notice fights and winning, but now he's like actually a household name.
Yeah. I'm taking Tyron. I mean, I really.
Yeah, I think Woodley's gonna have a big comeback fight. I'm gonna take Woodley by KO.
We are all voting.
Yes, ma'am. We all got with Tyron. Alrighty.
Pick'ems for this week.
Yep, so that's our pick'ems for this week, guys. We'll see how we do. We'll tally them up. We'll get back to you next week on our record. The next thing that Joe and I wanted to go over was actually, we came up with these good lists. We've been thinking about them since last week. We're going top 5 players from each decade. Athletes in general. No specific sports, just top 5 athletes. So
I don't know if mine is. I don't know if there's any specific order to mine, but I do have like 5 or 6 for each decade.
All right, well, we're going to start off in the 70s. I feel like that's probably a decent place to start. So, who you got for us in the 70s, Joe?
Let me pull it up. I know Jack Nicklaus, Muhammad Ali,
Yes, sir.
Hank Aaron, and Walter Payton.
Okay. So, Jack Nicklaus, Muhammad Ali,
Hank Aaron,
Hank Aaron,
Walter Payton.
Walter Payton.
You say Muhammad?
Yep.
I think that's it. Jack Nicklaus, Hank Aaron, Walter Payton, Muhammad Ali.
Okay. I actually have the same exact list. Mine goes Jack Nicklaus, Dr. J, Julius Erving, then Hank Aaron, then Muhammad Ali, then O.J. Simpson. So actually, I'll get to it. I'll jump into it in the 80s right now. So that's where Walter Payton's at for me. I mean, he played in both, but yeah, that's why, you know what I mean?
Okay. Mine for the 80s is just solely Jerry Rice, just because to me he's the greatest football player ever.
I agree. I mean, I have Jerry Rice on my list too, but not yet. So I got, for the 80s, I have Tyson, Walter Payton, Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson, and then Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
I thought Lawrence Taylor was a great pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in my eyes, the greatest defensive player of all time.
I think he's one of the only people to win it, right? Defensive Player of the Year, or to win the NFL MVP.
Yeah.
It's okay. So then in the 90s, we got Michael Jordan, Barry Sanders, Ken Griffey Jr., Deion Sanders, and then Jerry Rice is where I put.
Yeah, I just solely had Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, understandable.
Yeah.
He's, probably the best athlete of the 90s, so.
Yeah.
And then we'll go straight into the 2000s.
This is where it got hard for me.
I agree, yeah. I went Michael Phelps first, Tiger Woods, then Serena Williams,
Oh yeah,
Kobe Bryant, and then Roger Federer.
good list.
That is,
That's a good list.
I definitely forgot about Woods and Phelps. But I had LeBron, Serena, Federer, George St. Pierre, and then I think that was it. I only did 4 for that one.
I really like that you got GSP on there. That was awesome. Definitely good pickup for sure. I had to get Phelps in there, dude. One of the best Olympians ever.
Oh, I had Serena in mine too.
Yeah, I mean, I had Serena.
Yeah.
I put Tiger in the 2000s because he started in '96, even though he won. But predominantly
his success came in the 2000s.
Same thing. Kobe. I got Kobe in there.
Yeah, Kobe's definitely 2000.
And then even Roger Federer. He started in '98, but
yeah, he you could even put Fed in 2010s.
Yeah, for sure. So now that we're talking about it, my 2010s list is in this order: Tom Brady, LeBron James, Antonio Brown, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Floyd Mayweather.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, Antonio Brown.
Good list. Another good list.
Antonio
He may be a clown,
Brown.
but he's a good competitor.
He played for like 6 years.
Dude, he literally played from 2010 to 2018 and was the best wide receiver in the NFL from that time.
No,
Yeah.
not his first 2 years.
Okay, but for 6 years he was the
Yeah.
best in the league.
I don't know.
And the
I
face
need
of the
more a
NFL.
career. I need more of a career for that.
But until things went crazy for him, he was literally the face of the NFL and the face of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they must feel real stupid for that.
I think he was a great athlete, man. I mean, the guy may or may not do what he does on and off the field. But
My 2000s and 2010s list is similar because I still have LeBron, Messi,
yeah,
Ronaldo,
which I could have had Messi on there for sure.
and Ronaldo, dude. He
Yeah.
won 3 Champions
I
Leagues
got
in a row.
Ronaldo on mine.
Yeah, 3 Champions Leagues in a row. I don't know how. And I had Novak Djokovic, and then I think Serena as well.
I mean, I feel like you gotta have Floyd on there.
Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
For me, you could even put Conor McGregor in it too, just because of the impact he had for.
The whole sport, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That's a good point.
I agree.
Good perspective on
Definitely is. I have made a list of honorable mentions because there was so many to pick from that I felt bad leaving some people off the lists, and it goes in chronological order from the beginning to the end. Mine starts with Jim Brown, who and I didn't put him on because we started in the 70s. He retired in 66,
Yeah.
but he should definitely be on this list because one of the best, if not the best, running back of all time.
Yeah.
Johnny Unitas, another one. He retired in 73, so his prime was in the 60s.
Yeah, Unitas was a beast, man.
Great quarterback. And Will Chamberlain, again, another one that just retired in 73, so I couldn't,
Yeah.
Magic Johnson rightfully should be on there. I actually didn't know that he came back for one season, like 4 years after the 91 season and then played.
Really?
Yeah, 95 to 96, he played that season
Really?
as a power forward, too. Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't know if he,
never
like,
knew that.
yeah, I
I
don't
wonder
know
how
if he,
they were.
I don't know. If we could check it out, I guess, but I don't know. And then Larry Bird, of course. If you got Magic, you gotta have Larry. Randy Johnson's my number 6 for my.
What about I think mine would be Jeter for baseball.
Yeah,
The
I almost.
honorable mention.
See, I want to say I should have had him on my list. I have Steve Young at 7, but then I have Pujols at 8, just because of what.
Bonds would be on mine too.
You definitely have Barry on there. I don't know.
Love Barry.
Yeah,
Anyone that knows me knows I'm a big Barry fan. You know that.
I know you love Barry, dude. We got Allen. I got Allen
How do you
Iverson.
not like a guy that when you like remember watching baseball as a kid, every time he's up to bat, he got like at least a hit
That's
or
true.
intentionally walked.
I just don't like the fact that he roided up and kind of,
Yeah,
it's not.
that was the era, man.
Yeah, I guess McGuire. So they should all be on this list, but I'm not going that way. I didn't even go that way with like Lance Armstrong because I thought that he should be on that list, but
Yeah,
I'm not
Lance.
going there.
I can't wait to watch. Did that come out yet? The Lance?
Part 1 did like yesterday.
Gotta check that out.
Yeah, we do.
That's probably really interesting.
From what I hear, he's a huge jerk, man.
Probably.
But my number 9 on my list is Allen Iverson.
Wow. That's a
Gotta
good
have
one.
Gotta have AI.
That's
in
one
there.
for impact too, because he had a big impact. That's how he was the palo, the Q, or no, it had a Q on the top or the back, and then the number 3 on the heel.
Nice. Love it, dude. I love AI,
I
man.
would do any. Then I had the high top questions when we played rec. I wore them for like a game. They were like a little bit too big.
I always thought they looked kind of uncomfortable.
They're comfy.
Are they?
I think they are. I
Yeah.
love the question.
Huh? To each his own, I guess. Last on my list is Peyton. Peyton in there. And he's not last on my honor. My honorable mentions list is in no order. That's just from time they played down.
Yeah.
I just worked my way back. I didn't, but I love having Peyton on there. You know, it's tough to even not have him in
You
an
love
all-decade
Pate.
team.
Oh, I forgot. My list friggin' died out halfway through, but I forgot Brady was on both of my 2000s and 2010s.
Yeah, he's got to be for sure, and rightfully so. So, this whole technical difficulties thing kind of messed us up.
It cursed me kind of too, because as soon as I opened my phone to look at my list, my phone like crapped out, and I thought I must have had it plugged into my aux cord the whole way here because I thought I was charging it.
Died on him. Well,
It
unfortunately,
happens.
it does happen. Yeah, this whole show's kind of been rough, but
We're pushing through though.
yeah, we are.
Rome wasn't built in a day, so good things just do not come that easy, or otherwise it wouldn't be worth our while. So
Yeah.
the challenge is, half the journey.
Yeah, but in other news, we were talking earlier. Premier League's coming back June 17th,
I'm
which is
so
sweet.
hyped.
Serie A, which is the Italian league, is coming back June 20th. They're talking about all the NBA teams going to Orlando to finish off their playoff season,
I
which
can't
would be
wait.
crazy.
NHL is having a pretty cool thing too.
NHL's getting rid of 6 teams. They're
And then playing just like a
24 game play or 2014 playoff. The only one that doesn't look like it's probably going to come back is the MLB.
It might. They're about to propose something, I think.
Well, they were until somebody said that they're not taking a pay cut at all.
No, but they're about to propose a deal without the pay cut.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
For 100 games.
Well, then that may happen. I also saw that in case. Listen, I wanted to tell everybody this too. So they've been talking about this onside kick rule, like getting rid of the
I
onside
hate
kick.
it.
It didn't happen.
Good.
It got denied today. Like it
Good.
was only up on. I wanted to tell the people that I told that. Didn't end up
Good.
going through. They ended up vetoing that completely. There's still onside kicks. It did change.
gosh.
So now you're actually. Remember last year how they introduced the replay on pass interference
Yeah.
calls?
Took that away.
Gone.
Thank
Can't do it
God.
anymore.
Thank God.
Can't do it anymore. So that's
It
gone.
never worked. They never overturned it anyway. I think I maybe ever saw one get overturned.
I think there was maybe a couple, but yeah, not many. Anyhow, what else? There's something else that I wanted.
I got burned big time in a Bundesliga 2 game today.
Yeah.
I had Hamburg. They were up 2-0 at halftime and ended up losing 3-2.
It's brutal, dude. Extremely brutal. So, why'd you take Hamburg?
Better odds.
Yeah.
Clearly the better team, but just kept giving up. Just conceded a bunch at the second half.
It's a shame, man.
And then it was 2-2 until the very last seconds of the game, and then the other I would have lost either way, but because of the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it happens,
Dude
Joe.
ripped off his shirt after he scored the winner and threw it. There's no one in the crowd though.
All right. I liked how they're throwing the audio over this loud system now. I think it actually does help the players
Yeah.
because before when you could hear them talking, it wasn't.
I
Just
like
wasn't as
being
much
able to hear
emotion.
him swear at the refs and stuff
Yeah.
like that though.
Yeah, that's good. But man, we're gonna have a short one today. I don't know. I guess that's
It
just what
happens.
happens.
Well, sports are all starting to come back, so hopefully, sooner here than later, we'll have more content, guys, where our show will be, the hour that it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and it will be for sure. It's just we're finally getting back to the way things were, and we're so
Big UFC event coming up next weekend.
yeah, UFC 250, right?
Yep.
Amanda Nunes versus
Alicia Spencer.
Alicia Spencer. It'll be a good one.
Union.
We'll definitely be making.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not?
Gotta take her.
You have to.
Well, I was gonna say we'll be making our
Probably
pick next
minus
week.
500,
Yeah.
maybe even more.
We'll definitely be picking off of that next week, anyhow. As well as probably some more Bundesliga games, and then not Premier League yet.
No,
We probably got two
got a
more
couple
weeks.
more weeks.
Yeah. But anyhow, guys, we're just running out of things, man. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our show. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. It was frustrating to say the least today, and sometimes I guess that's just happens, and the only thing to do is power forward, right? Guys, I
mean, It
appreciate.
won't be the last episode.
No, hopefully not. And I appreciate you guys being patient as well, because it's not easy, especially when it's so hot up here.
It's just so hot up here,
These
like
Pennsylvania
scorching.
summers get.
But
sucks.
hey, we can't
Super hot,
complain.
man.
We'd rather have this than super cold weather.
Yeah.
And truthfully, it's a blessing to even be able to, like, you know, just do this show. So of course we're gonna be patient. We just hope that you guys are with us and continuing to enjoy this.
Yeah, and we're gonna keep pumping out new content, and then next week we're gonna have a new intro for you guys. We're just gonna keep making this thing better and just keep going. So bear with us, and again, we really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch us, because we have fun doing it, and we hopefully can inform you guys and entertain a little bit as well. And like I said, we're running out of time, running out of things to talk about, so I'm just gonna say until next time, guys. Have a great day unless you've made other plans. Thank you for watching.